I'm joined with Ashley and Olivia. I'm actually at their house at the moment. I slept over last night. We've had a really fun time. We've been doing all sorts of stuff. Yesterday we went to the outdoor moonlight cinema.
Yeah. That was so good.
Oh, so good. We went and got some lunch at the Bucket List in Bondi, which was also amazing.
Yeah.
And I tried to vlog it all, but it didn't really work. I don't really know. I think when I start my vlog later on in the day, it just doesn't happen.
Yeah.
I just forget to do it. But I did want to film a video for you guys with the girls, so I thought that we could do a Q&A. So I just posted on my Instagram and I get you guys to DM me the questions. So if you're not following my Instagram already, make sure to do that. So we have a question from Caitlin. She said, hey, here's some questions for your Q&A. Why did you start your YouTube channel? What do you use to edit your videos? Your favorite country in the world? Do you miss school or do you prefer being an adult?
So why we started a YouTube channel, I would say like we always wanted to. I don't know why. I think mainly because we wanted to share more of our personality and be able to reach more people on a more personal level than like just through photos. We just didn't like people seeing us through just a photo. And I think growing up we always just, our idea of what we wanted to do when we were older was to inspire people. We didn't know how we were going to do that, but that's just what we wanted to do. And I think in this day and age, YouTube was kind of the way to go.
Yeah, you can actually do it
so
through that way.
It all kind of just fell into place really. And
yeah, no, I'm the same. Like I kind of just wanted like a way to express my creativity, and I feel like YouTube was that. And also I just watched so many YouTubers and I was like, why don't I just do it? I love watching it so much that I most likely will enjoy it, and I did. So yeah. Next question is, what do you use to edit your videos? I use Final Cut Pro.
We just use iMovie.
Yeah, I started on iMovie and it works perfectly fine. Just Final Cut Pro has a few different things that you do. Yeah, but you guys do well for using iMovie. Like you managed it really good. Do you miss being at school or do you prefer being an adult?
I think school had a lot of good memories. And stuff, but I wouldn't say I miss it. I wouldn't say I missed either.
No. Well, I'm like 2 years out of school now, and now I actually would say in some ways I do miss it. I miss the element of like seeing people every single day and just being like, the social element. And you just kind of have your routine, whereas like when you finish school, you have to kind of make your own routine. You're not kind of forced into doing something, which has its perks, obviously. So I think in a way I like prefer being an adult. I don't know actually, being a kid was fun, but I don't think my best memories of being a kid were from at school. Hello, I'm a huge fan of yours, Ashley and Olivia's. My question is, how did you guys meet?
That is a good question.
It is a good question. It's an interesting story.
It's interesting. Well, we didn't meet
for a while.
But I discovered Ella through YouTube because I watched her formal video. And then like I just fell in love with her, and that me and Ashley like followed her and everything. And then she followed us on Instagram. So we kind of just knew each other. Like this was ages ago though.
This is probably like no, not 3. Like nearly 3.
Actually
2 and a bit
years ago.
I just remember when you guys followed me, I feel like I'd seen you somewhere and I was like, they look really familiar. And then we just kind of were commenting on each other's photos and stuff for a while.
And then that April we went to the Easter show and we saw each other. And that was so funny because we were lining up in the same line. That was funny. And like we just looked from a distance and waved. And I turned to Olivia, I'm like, oh my god, Ella Victoria's there, she just waved.
I know, I was like, hey. And then we got a photo together.
And then we got a photo together and we posted
it.
I posted that on my Instagram. I'll give it to you and you can post it.
I'm going to insert the photo that we got here. I haven't seen that.
That was so long ago. That was like 2 years ago now.
We probably look a lot younger.
And then we didn't see each other till like after then, which would have been like over a year. And then a few months ago bumped into each other at an event.
And then we just talked for ages, and then the rest is history. And now I'm staying over. How do you deal with hate on social media? I don't respond to it. I just like block the person or like delete the comment.
I wouldn't say we get much hate. Most of it's positive, but obviously with the good comes the bad sometimes. The person commenting hate, it says more about them than it does you anyways.
The thing that I find hard is sometimes when someone will point something out that you're actually insecure about yourself. And then like if it's something that I'm not bothered about, then
you just laugh at it.
But if it's something that's actually really bothering me and then they point it out, then that will get to me, I think. I've built a thicker skin now and I just delete the comment.
Yeah. And I think also a lot of people like that who choose to hate, it'll like either root from like jealousy, their own insecurities, or like just their own problems. So at the end of the day, like it just doesn't really faze me because I know that it's probably affecting them more than it is for me. So
it's called projection.
Yeah.
It's when they project how they're feeling onto you.
Yeah.
Best thing about high school and any tips on how to make good quality friends?
I think the best thing was probably like the last 2 years in being like a senior year, because I think they were really different to all the other years. Like you just connected with everyone was friends, and like it was just really good memories.
Your teachers respect you more.
Yeah. Boys and girls are friends as well. Like, you know, when like you're in the young years, I don't know if it's like that still now because I know my sister's got boyfriends, but when I was younger, like I didn't really talk to the boys that much. And it was like if you talk to them, basically they're your boyfriend. Like, I don't know, or like you fancy them. But then like when you're in year 11 and 12 and stuff,
it's kind of just relationships with everyone.
Yeah, it's way more chill. And I think even the teachers just respect you more. They're like way nicer because you kind of level with them. Any tips on how to make good quality friends? Yeah, I've got a whole video on this.
But yeah, I think some tips I would recommend would be focus on quality more than quantity, because I think high school is a really easy place to get caught up in the idea of having so many friends when
being popular.
When honestly I think majority of them can be fake, and
you don't need to be a people pleaser and like try, because I know some people like they'll say something to please one person and something completely different to please another person, and then they're not actually being themselves. Like just you know, be yourself, arrange friends and attract the right people.
And it's just a bad mindset and cycle to get into, really.
I guess it's hard when you're at school though, because obviously you just got a selective amount of people and you don't always have the same interests. So like I literally only talk to, I can think of 3 girls off the top of my head who I spend time with a bit more on a regular basis with, but other than that there's not many. And I mean, I don't have a problem with a lot of people at my school, to be honest. Like we actually were very lucky with our year, but it just, everyone has different lives, different interests and stuff. But like tips on making good quality friends, I think you just want people who give out to you as much as you give them, if that makes
100%.
sense. Like they ask you questions, they don't just want to talk about themselves all the time. Like I think you've got to be able to have fun and stuff and not just sit there and gossip. And I feel like that's the most important thing. Because like a lot of the time I feel like at school, gossip happens because you don't have anything better to talk about, because you literally don't have anything in common other than school and mutual friends.
Exactly.
But like when you actually have stuff you're interested in and like real life stuff, you won't talk about all that silly stuff. So I mean, I know sometimes it's really hard at school though because you don't have much option, because you don't have any other people like you, but just like hang in there. It gets better afterwards. What's life like after school?
We haven't been out of school for much too long, but been pretty good.
You can kind of like do whatever.
Have a lot of more spare time.
And I mean, a lot of people go straight to uni and stuff like after school, so they already like feel like they're back. And I think like you really learn what you want to spend your time doing as well, because like I was saying before, at school you're forced to do certain things, whereas like when you have all this time to yourself, you actually have to kind of like decide what things you need to do yourself and what needs to get done. And sometimes it's actually harder than you'd think, like to find like everyday tasks to do and to feel productive and stuff, because you have to just take it upon yourself to do that. And I think the first few years out of school is scary because it's just like, oh, I need to get myself sorted.
Because you just move on from like having a lifestyle every day and having a routine. So
and then it's just
a bit hard. It is a bit hard for a little bit, but you eventually adapt to it.
I feel like we're answering a lot of questions about like school and friends and just stuff like that, but I mean, I feel like I get a lot of questions about this, so
so do we.
It's nice to just answer it all in one video. So I've got a question saying, how did you cope with rude, judgmental friends? Love you girls, we love you too.
Honestly, I don't think I could say anything more than just like get rid of them.
Eliminate
yourself out of their life.
It's funny because I actually saw some people who used to make me feel that way like recently, and afterwards I went home and cried because it just brought me back to those feelings that I had when I was around those toxic people, and I was like, I just forgot how horrible it feels to to be around people who are so toxic and negative and
Yeah.
don't have anything better to talk about than gossip. Yeah,
Eliminate
I think like
yeah.
I've said this in other videos and stuff before, but like I know a lot of it happens like in the school playground and stuff at lunch. Like if you can go to the library or something like that and just distance yourself, or just even like find stuff to do and just instead of just sitting around, like even play a sport or something, that might help, I don't know.
Yeah.
So I think we're gonna wrap it up here. I hope you guys enjoyed the Q&A. Let me know if you want me to do any other Q&As or any other videos with the girls down below, because I'm sure we can film more videos. And make sure to give this a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel and subscribe to theirs. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!